Well, it was a terrible performance in overnight markets, particularly in Europe, and that negativity flowed through into the US session as well. And certainly ahead of the Asia Open, things were looking pretty dire. Just ahead of most Asian markets opening, we had the MSCI announce that they would not be including a greater amount of Chinese A shares in their emerging markets indices. And certainly it did look like that announcement was set to hit Chinese markets pretty heavily today. However, despite opening down by over 1%, most of the mainland Chinese markets have steadily gained throughout the day. Now, that has been raising a few concerns as to whether that was genuine market sentiment or whether there might have been a little bit of state intervention and state buying behind the moves up higher. It's a bit of an open question, but certainly given the state of global concerns at the moment, particularly among heightened volatility, as many investors are very wary of what might come out of a Brexit referendum vote, it may have seemed like a good idea for certain elements of the Chinese financial core to actually be supporting stocks today. Of course, that's pure speculation, but that's certainly rumors there in the market. And the strong gains that we've seen in the US dollar, certainly helped by the solid return in US retail sales overnight, seem to have been particularly hitting commodity markets hard, but also pushing down a range of currencies against the US dollar. And certainly the positive moves we've seen in the Nikkei and other Japanese stock markets seem to reflect that weakness there in the yen, very much driven by the gains in the US dollar. However, over here in Australia, those falls in commodity prices have certainly been weighing on the index quite hard, and in particular the materials and energy space have been down quite substantially. But in general, there is little buying in much of the market in any case, and certainly the negativity we saw in overnight markets seems to have is still very much present in the ASX trading today.